Yo guys, Bayern Munich 2, Leipzig no. This tournament, I don't even want to call it bogey, but I was going to say it's a bogey tournament for us. But to be honest, I can't even say that. It's a low-key disrespect to the institution. It's a disrespect for the tournament for me to call it Bayern's bogey tournament because we have won it a lot of times. We just haven't won it recently. We did. I don't think we won it with Nagelsmann, did we? No, I don't think so. And Tuchel, we did not. We did not. I do remember that. And I don't think no, and we didn't win it with company either, unfortunately. But this year might be the year. I'm very proud of the boys. Hey man, even Goretzka. I don't know what happened, but he was playing all right. Maybe the hair did something. You know what I'm saying? He had a new hairstyle nowadays, and maybe that did a thing or two. And once again, Michael Olise. Michael Olise. I saw a stat recently where he said that he was one assist away from being top 25 for Bayern Munich in general in all comps. Top 25 assists of all time. And he's been here one season. This is his second season. Wow. I have to stand up. I'm not going to stand up, but I have to stand up and applaud him. By the way, you guys are probably wondering why am I wearing this kind of attire. I'm filming a video for my main channel. It's very late. I got work at like 8, but it's calm. We do everything for the love of the game, right? So it's okay. But yeah, I'm very proud of the team. I watched it, and once again, second half FC. But honestly, this time around, we were actually all right in the first half. I think we also have started to learn how to, they did catch us a couple of times. Even the VAR goal, that the first 4 minutes, they caught us off guard. Honestly, I was a little bit surprised. I went to go and grab some food because I haven't eaten dinner, so I was gonna grab my dinner. And the minute I sit down, and the game and I see the game. It says 1-0, and I'm like, what happened? And I look back, VAR says no penalty. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest. You guys know I don't bullshit around here. I'm an honest man. I'm an honest football fan. And you'd never see any biases from me unless it's Arsenal. And even with them, I'm honest. I just want to say that, honestly, hand on heart, I do feel like Leipzig were robbed a couple of times. With the Nusa, for instance, the Nusa foul, I don't think it was a penalty because the foul happened right outside of the box. But that should have been a free kick. The Pavlovich tackle was a deadly tackle. I'm gonna be honest once again, I don't really know the rules with, refereeing and stuff in Bundesliga. I know with the Premier League because I watch it week in, week out. I did watch a little bit of the City game, and I also tuned in a little bit for the Burnley game for some reason. You see me, I love football. So I turned in a little bit for that one as well. And honestly, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think the ref was on our side a little bit. Not even a little bit, a huge. The ref loved us. I don't know what his name is, but I feel bad for Leipzig fans and Leipzig in general. That was a little bit of a, embarrassing situation with us. The tackle that Pavlovich had, I didn't like it. I did not like that one. That was a very reckless tackle. It was a tackle towards the ankle. I don't remember who it was. Was it Samikas? I don't remember, but it was against a player, and he just went for his leg, and luckily he touched the ball. But in the Premier League, that's a red card because it was studs up. That's a red card, minimum a yellow, because if you give the foul, you have to give them a penalty. No, you have to give the player some sort of a penalty. Have to give him either a red card or yellow card. You can't give a foul for that and say, okay, play on. That's silly. Even though he touched the ball, he did it in a way that was very, very dangerous. Could have broken his leg. If he broke his leg, then what? You know what I'm saying? Disgusting by Pavlovich for that tackle. But overall, I actually liked the team, the way we were played. It was a very much back and forth, actually, even though the score line did end up being 2-0. The penalty, very unlucky from them. We had them on a counter. I think it was a corner on them, and then we counted them so fast, and I don't even know how the hell Harry Kane came in that situation, but yeah, he got us the penalty. Very unlucky. The keeper did some. It was a stupid challenge from the keeper, and we scored, and after that, Luis Diaz scored. And the Premier League players are literally saving our asses. Michael Olise, Luis Diaz, Harry Kane. Those three players are saving our asses, and I'm very happy that I have them in my team. And what does this mean? If seeing my team win, what does that mean? Does it mean that, you know, what are the chances for us winning the Champions League? I've heard my friends ask me a lot of questions about the Champions League, and are we getting like sextuple, quintuple this year? What's the situation? And honestly, all I have to say is we're winning it all. We're winning the Champions League. We're winning the league. We're winning the Super Cup. We're winning every single challenge, every single tournament that we can win. I think there's a possibility for us to win it all. As long as our players go injury free, I think we're good. Arsenal right now are in a very tight title race. I wouldn't say tight because they're leading with 6 points, but there's a little bit of a tight race going on over there where now I think the score is 3 points. It's 3 points between Arsenal and City, but Arsenal have a game in hand and they're going to play tomorrow. And if this continues all the way up to May, let's say, I don't think this is sustainable. I don't think Arsenal has a great squad depth, but honestly, the other teams that play in different leagues, for instance, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG, Real Madrid, even some of the Italian. No, I don't think they're Italian teams. They're bums. But us, the super teams in these leagues, I think they have a much higher chance of winning because of how competitive the Premier League is. I don't think the Premier League is star-studded. Like when it comes to like the best players in the world, I don't think they play for the Premier League because the Premier League, I don't think they play for the Premier League. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be nice with it. My nicest words are, I don't think the best players in the world are in the Premier League. That's for one. Secondly, but one thing the Premier League has on the rest of the other leagues is when it comes to the quality of every other team. Like, from first place to 20th, the quality in between them is so much closer compared to, like, for instance, the Bundesliga, the first and the 20th. And I don't even know who's the 20th right now or the last place in the Prem. But let's say Arsenal is leading and Wolves. Okay, Wolves is one of the worst. They are an exception. But let's look at the second team. It's Burnley. I look at Burnley and I tell myself, Burnley is not a bad team. Put them in the Bundesliga and I think they're going to do all right. I don't think they're going to necessarily, go very far. But I genuinely believe they're like 14, 15. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the quality in the Premier League is higher than both the La Liga, Bundesliga, and of course the League One, and then even Serie A. But the best of the best players do not play for that league. That's just how it is. But honestly, I think Premier League is the best league. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's very competitive, and that's why I say that I don't think Arsenal is gonna win the Champions League, unless City kind of fall off and they don't have that huge amount of pressure, like someone chasing them from behind, and then this very tight title race. But anyway, give me guys your thoughts. What do you guys think? I will give you guys a good news and say that I will most likely be in Berlin for the Pokal final. I don't know the logistics yet. There's a long time until then. I have to get the tickets first. I also have to go to Kanye West concert in Netherlands the week after. And, there's like some stuff with work in that, but in between, I have to there's some contract negotiations. I have so much shit going on during that phase. So I might not, but the chances of me going to Berlin, if I get the tickets, are, let's say 70%. Anyway, look, comment down below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. Hey, maybe I might catch you guys in Berlin for the finals. If you're going to the finals, hey, let me know. There might be a more reason for me to come. You feel me? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.